Hey everybody, Jack Boyles with Steam Engines USA. Hope you're doing great today. And we are finished with our rock. So all the rock is in the ground. We'll take a look at what we got. Starting over here on the left side. I got to do a little weed eating in a few minutes, but so all the rock is in the ground now. If you remember, this was about 5 feet deep right there, and we've backfilled this entire side with rock. We got our downspout pipe going in. That's our drain, basically flush out pipe that goes down, turns 90 degrees, comes over. All this rock goes over in a trench all the way to the back, and I've got 6-inch pipe buried in the ground all the way up to this corner, 8-inch across the front, 90-degree elbow, and that's basically I'm gonna cap this off once we get finished. On the right side, you can see we got the gravel in. It's pretty much graded to slope all the way across. And if you remember, when I first started this project, this ground right here was just mushy. It was so saturated, and now it's almost hard as concrete. It's dried completely out. So that's what we wanted. All the water is flowing away from the house now, so that's my grade. And it's looking pretty good. So now I'm gonna come in, put geofabric down all the way over here to this corner on both sides, and I think I'm gonna backfill it with topsoil, and then we're gonna cover it all up with mulch all the way up to the bottom of the windows seal there. So we'll have a layer of topsoil and some mulch, and then we can plant some plants. And when I go in here to plant, I'm not gonna put anything up real close to the house, so I will probably keep it out here, basically where the edge of the porch is probably what I'm going to use. So line up all my plants with the edge of that front porch, and then all this will be filled up with mulch up to the bottom of the windows and sloping away, and we can get on to the landscaping. So it's been a lot of work getting to this point. I started this project back in February, and we're at the end of August. So far I'm in for roughly a little less than $5,000. Most of it, over 3,000, is rock or right around it. $1,000 worth of pipe. But I am super happy with this. We have not had a single leak in this house since I've got this pipe back in the ground, and that is awesome. So I think it's a little probably much. I probably did overkilled a little bit of this project. I used massive pipe where most people use 4-inch pipe. I use 6 and 8-inch, but I wanted to make certain that we never have another water problem on this property at all. So I feel pretty confident that I nailed it. It's actually pretty awesome to see when it rains now, where I used to get really anxious and actually was quite irritated. Now I'm looking forward to it raining. I'm like, bring it on, because I want to see how much water this thing's flowing away from the house. And it's like a river coming out the end of the pipes at the back of the property now. So that's what we wanted. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty excited. This is basically the end of the French drain project and the beginning of the landscaping project. So I do say I'll have to come in over here. This is where I cut the concrete out away from the driveway. And like I said, I got to weed eat all this out and clean it up. But we're going to come back in, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do there. But this was here. Somebody used this house as a store downstairs. So I'm taking that out and putting an actual garage door back in, because this is actually a garage, but it's carpeted and finished off, but I'm gonna make it a garage again. So I guess technically the French drain project will be finished once I get concrete poured back here, and then I'll get my garage door put in and have a garage, and that's probably where I keep my bike. But until we sell it. So if you want a good house, this house is pretty solid now. We've fixed everything wrong with it, and 3,000 square feet, acre and a half of land, swimming pool, central air, remodeled, $40,000 kitchen. We didn't spend 40, but that's what it cost. So, hey, you never can tell. We'll be selling this house pretty soon anyway, so you might be the new owner of this house one day. So I'm doing you right. I'm making sure that this thing is going to be perfect. So yeah, so on to the landscaping. My daughter Natalie is doing a project with FFA at her school, and so she's gonna be pretty much designing our landscaping, plants and all that stuff. I think it's gonna come from the school, so I'm looking forward to that. So thanks for watching. I don't know what episode this is, probably 15 or 16. But our French drain project is complete as far as I'm concerned. So have a great day from High Point, North Carolina, Steam Engines USA.